child. Sir, does this little girl look familiar to you at all? Okay, thanks for taking a look. I appreciate it. Missing child. Please, thank you, ma'am. Take a look. Thank you.
Excuse me,
Yes.
I'm confused. Are you trying to find your daughter?
No, I'm the one who's missing, ma'am. I need help finding me. This is my family. That's my mama, Elizabeth.
Guess y'all thought y'all was running to Boston, huh?
She's got alpha energy, always in charge.
Give me my book.
Most people were afraid of her, avoided bumping heads, even men. Usually, I tried to stay out of her way. But daughters need mothers.
That's right, partner. Take them downtown.
Miss Barbara was a family friend. She always hung around in good times and
Oh,
bad.
that yapping, Barbara. Let me see you get your hands dirty.
My granny, Sarah, she was second in command to Mama, and Mama made sure to remind her when she overstepped.
Don't worry about your own partner. Don't sell no whoop tickets over here.
My uncles didn't make much fuss.
Boy, you niggas see if I don't come for your behind.
Uncle Eddie was kind of laid back, but quick to let you know he was streetwise.
Nobody moves. Nobody gets caught.
Uncle Leroy liked to be the center of attention.
Right as rain, boy, you better get yourself an umbrella because you about to kiss. Where the sun don't shine.
That's my Uncle Nelson by the hi-fi. He didn't fool with the family too much. He was the stop by to show his face and leave early type. And that's Uncle Leroy's wife, Elaine. When she wasn't around, Mama and Granny talked about how she wore her dresses too short and too tight.
Now, which one of y'all gonna ride this trip?
Deuce or die, baby. Deuce or die. Go. What you want, girl?
I'm thirsty.
Glad I brought my umbrella. It's about to rain diamonds.
That's what I'm talking about. Cause look what you made me do.
Yes.
You see me over here trying to focus and you dragging my game. You supposed to be in bed. Yeah, gal alone, Liz. You was gonna lose anyway. Cause if it was me, at that age, out the bed this late, and grown folks' conversations, I would have lost a tooth. Baby didn't mean no harm. Sugar, I'm giving Granny a kiss goodnight. You better not move.
And I am known as Symboli Monique Smith.
My daughter, I wish you let me raise her.
Everybody called me Boli, though I prefer Monique. For years, I didn't know if either was my given name.
Mama, where was this gentle attitude come from when we was coming up? And I still got that mark on my left cheek from one of your backhands.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. That is what the good book say.
Hey, look, why don't I just take off your hands? Take your whooping in peace. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, somebody play my hand, man.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a young woman, I discovered my entire identity was a lie. None of these people are my real family.
All right. Hey, you got your water and your teddy bear. Everything you need for a good night's rest.
Uncle Leroy, am I really that bad?
It ain't you. Everybody make her mad, okay? Look, I think that you are a very good girl. But I don't know.
What?
Well, I have something special that I could give you. But, it's only for good girls, okay?
I can be a good girl. Please, can I have it?
Well, look, if I give it to you, you got to be real quiet. And you can't tell your mama. She gonna get mad, and well, I don't know what she gonna do. I might not be around to save you, okay? Can you keep my secret?
I will tell.
Whoa, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Lay back. Lay back.
I'm not playing with him, not in that outfit.
Can you keep my secrets?
Somebody better teach him how to play. I'm done. Look what he got on.
Mama, can we get it?
Didn't I tell you to come in the store and touch nothing? Sick of you.
I longed for a close mother-daughter relationship, like the ones I saw in other families. But my relationship with my mother was marked by fear and uncertainty. I never knew when the smallest infraction would trigger her rage and make me question whether she had even the tiniest bit of love or compassion for me.
Don't you ever get out in public and embarrass me like that again. You hear me? You got people out here thinking I don't feed you, begging for some stupid sorrow. Maybe if I grab you around your damn throat, you'll know what it feels like to want some food and can't have it.
I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry. You the picture of sorry.
I won't ever ask you for anything.
I know you won't. You know why? Because that's your last time embarrassing me. You hear me?
Let a tear fall asleep and I give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
I heard all the commotion. Thought you could use a little pick-me-up. You know that you can always count on me. Look out for you. Got an idea? I can help you forget that this whole day ever happened. Close your eyes. Now, take a deep breath. Relax. And take another breath. Just like that. Just like that. I can help you forget that this whole day ever happened.
You need to turn that down. Hey, you stop to the corner store and cash your check?
Damn, let the girl get in the house good enough before you shake it down like a pimp, man.
Shut up, Leroy. When I want to hear what you got to say, I'll tell you what to say.
Is this all that came today?
You looking for something?
I took the test to join the Army after graduation. They said I should get a letter telling me how I did.
You want to fight in the white man's war?
The man who came to my school said the Army would pay for me to go to college.
Oh, yeah. He did call. I almost forgot to tell you. He said you flunked.
Flunked?
Mm-hmm. The Army don't take no stupid people, and neither do college.
I'm graduating top of my class.
Play your cards right. You can get those white people to let you clean their offices full-time after you finish school.
I want to go to college.
People in here want ice water, Bowley. Here. That should be enough to get you back and forth until you get your next paycheck.
Mama, I need more than just bus fare. I gotta pay my graduation fees. I gotta get my cap and gown.
Bowley, make sure that kitchen clean before you go to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Bobby, how was school today?
Good, Granny. I got another A on my chemistry test.
Well, you always have been a smart girl. All that makeup and big old hair is supposed to get you a man?
You don't know the latest styles.
Oh, I know what looks good and what looks like somebody done had his way.
That lady that play on that TV show that you always watch keep her hair fixed like this.
That lady got a doctor husband and 5 beautiful children. That's what you think you gonna get?
Well, we know the children ain't happening. Would have had some by now if that was the case.
Won't you mind your business, Eddie?
I think you look pretty, Mom. The eyeshadow brings out the sparkle in your eye.
It's one thing about you, Bowley. You always did have taste.
Mama, can I get my birth certificate and social security card?
What you want that for?
In case the Army changes its mind.
Girl, that is the government. That decision is set.
Well, I am 18. I should have a copy of those papers anyway. Why haven't you ever shown them to me?
Because I give you everything that you need.
Well, I couldn't get my driver's license, remember?
Who car you gonna drive?
Where was I born? Who's my father?
Girl! Don't you ever question me like that. You think because you 18 and you grown out, you can say whatever you want to say to me, huh?
No,
I got news for you, honey.
No, ma'am.
B-boy, give me your belt.
No,
Give me your belt.
Man,
Now.
you can't keep doing this all the time, man. Look, the little girl, she ain't saying
Oh,
nothing crazy.
shut up. Disrespecting me in my own damn house.
The Army was going to be my sure way of escape. Without it, I'd have to find a new route. It may have been a tougher road ahead, but I had to go. Dear Granny, I appreciate every hug, every kiss, every kind word you ever spoken. But I know I don't belong here. It's time for me to find my place. I will miss you. Love, Bowley. I knew someday I'd have to escape this house and all of its horrors. Didn't know today would be that day, but I couldn't stay another day in a place where I had to fight for my life. I took the first bus route out. Anywhere was better than Baltimore.
for Baltimore, Maryland in 30 minutes.
You coming or going?
Just got in from Baltimore.
These benches don't make the softest beds. Got somebody picking you up?
Got pickpocketed on the bus. No choice but to stay here till morning, figure out what's next.
I'm Caroline. What's your name?
I'm Monique.
Monique. Got kinfolk in town?
No, ma'am.
Did you know St. Augustine is the oldest city in these United States? So much history here. And the beaches. I'd put our beaches up against any other beaches in the entire world. You should see them for yourself sometime.
Sure, I'll get around to it.
These streets can be some mean places for a young girl out here all alone.
I can handle myself.
Tell you what, why don't you come home with me? I've got an extra bed. No reason you can't sleep in it for a while.
I don't have any money to...
Don't worry about that, baby. I can help you find work. If it were my daughter, stranded out here all alone, I'd want someone to help her, just like I'm helping you.
You sure?
Come on, baby. Gather your things.
The lure of a woman who showed all of the motherly compassion I craved was irresistible. The idea that she would immediately find me worthy of care and attention seemed like vindication, delivery from evil. But I soon discovered that encounter would mark the beginning of a life I could never have imagined.
What? You've never seen a little clutter before? You can clean up around here to help earn your keep.
Yes, ma'am.
See you in the morning.
I got you. I got you.
You can have Jackie's bunk.
Thank you.
You'll be just fine. All the girls get along nicely, and they'll show you the ropes. You'll fit right in.
Where's everybody?
Working. They'll take you out tomorrow.
Is this some kind of boarding house?
The first rule of getting along around here is everybody minds their own business. Bathroom's down the hall to the right. I'll put a set of towels in there for you. Oh, you like that one? This color suits you best, but this cut would really flatter your figure.
That's a little low cut for me.
That's the point, princess.
I changed into someone who I did not want to become in Caroline's house. I was forced into a life I did not want and had no means to escape. I learned to never say what I would never do in order to survive. Every
Bartender, and get another drink for the young lady.
Thank you.
So I'm not at the office tonight, huh?
Excuse me?
Just saying, I thought your dance card would have been filled up by now.
Night's still young.
Yeah, so are you. How old are you anyway?
Sir,
Gino.
Gino, would you like to go on a date?
Okay. I see small talk isn't a part of your sales taking time.
Most customers know what they want. No need for me to put on the show. This is for customers only. I'll ask again. Sir, would you like to go on a date?
Actually, yes. I would love to take you out on a date. Do something else. I told you. Oh, man. Oh. A rose. For a pretty lady.
No one's ever called me pretty before.
Yeah, well, not even that rose is as beautiful as you.
That's just silly.
You deserve so much more. I mean, if I could give you the sun, moon, and the stars, I would.
Most men are happy with what I can give them. An hour at a motel. That's if we make it. Sometimes the parked cars as far as we get.
I'm not most men. You certainly aren't most women. Monique, you're special. I knew that the first moment that I laid eyes on you.
You don't know me.
Yeah, but I want to know you. What is a sweet girl like yourself doing in your line of work?
Gullible. Wrong. Desperate.
What if I told you I can give you a better life? I can take care of you, Monique. Will you let me?
Fire danced in my belly with the protective touch of Gino's strong hands and the tenderness of his words. If this was what love felt like, it was worth the wait.
I'm loving you now. I never thought that I could take this chance with my life. I'm giving you all I can give. Take my hand and we can live this life so free. See, I waited so long for this moment in life. There's no turning back.
You mean y'all ain't do the drop, man?
This time, with you by my side, I know this
Get off of me!
divine love. I'm loving you.
Not again.
I never thought I could take this
I was fighting for my life while he was fighting his own demons. It's one thing to find yourself in a bad situation. It's worse to stay there, especially when you're pregnant with no job, no money, and no help. All I had was bad choices. I could stay here, or even in the house with my husband, I'd give birth to my first baby alone. Or I could go to the only place I knew as home. With all of its problems, I knew I would at least find comfort with my grandmother.
$9, okay? Take that chicken out the freezer. Well, look what the cat done drug in.
How you doing, Mama?
Well, I see you done went and got yourself knocked up. Tell you right now, I ain't got no money to take care of you and that bastard baby.
Leave that gal alone and go to work, Liz.
I'm married.
Well, excuse me, Miss Married. Where's the lucky groom? Oh, he ain't want you either, huh?
Can I please stay here for a while? Until I get a job. I'm gonna get a place of my own.
4 long years you've been gone. Made you come back.
I guess this is home.
I hope you got that money you stole from me. And don't steal nothing else.
I wanted to call.
But you didn't.
I didn't know what to say.
I appreciate the note. I still have.
Couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
You find what you was looking for out there?
I was looking for better.
Are you back home to stay?
I'm here for now. Still trying to figure out what it means to be home.
Home is more of a feeling than a place, sugar. It's where you feel the most loved and protected. It's a safe refuge. Is this where you feel safe? Hand me that dish rag, love.
Granny, I didn't know you were sick.
I'm just old, baby. Keep living. You'll see.
Well, have you been taking your medicine?
I think you got enough to tend to besides my medicine. What do you do anyway?
Not much longer now. Granny. Was Mama happy when she was pregnant with me?
I wouldn't know. Liz had been away living in New York, and she just showed up with you one day.
She never told you she was pregnant with me? How do you even know she gave birth to me?
Hey, Pimple Popper fans, you can now find me.
All I ever wanted to be was a mother. Gentle, nurturing, loving, the kind of mother I never had. Now that I have brought life into the world, I'm curious about my own mother's experience. Did she feel for me what I feel for my sweet girl?
Good morning, Mommy. How are you and the little one?
Fine.
Is Dad on his way?
Afraid not.
How about your parents?
It's just me and my baby girl. We have each other.
And that's all you need, right? I just have a few questions so we can get her birth certificate filed.
Sure.
What's the baby's name?
Christina Sherelle Rogers.
And I have you listed as Simboli
Monique Smith.
Sorry. Such a unique name. Oh, beautiful, though. Does it have a meaning?
No, ma'am. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure where my name came from.
Well, you certainly know where this little bambina got her name, huh? So for the father, what's Dad's name?
Ma'am, if I wanted to get a copy of my own birth certificate, how would I do that?
3. Number 4.
Hey. Can I request a birth certificate for Simboli Monique Smith?
Fill out the top portion, sign at the bottom. I am not finding a birth certificate under that name and birth date. Is it the correct spelling?
I think the spelling is correct. Can you try it with 1968, 69, and 70? I might be off on the year.
Sorry, miss, still nothing.
Can you try for a death certificate?
Same name?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a big swing.
Can you try leaving the year blank?
Sorry, no death certificate either. Whoever you're looking for doesn't exist in Baltimore. Maybe try the surrounding areas? And you don't have to carry your baby around with you to each municipality. When you have some free time, just write a few query letters and they'll send you any information they have in the mail.
Thank you for your help.
Have a good day.
Hey, neighbor. Welcome to work. I'm Ruby.
Monique Smith.
Well, Monique Smith, I stocked your desk with everything you need. Your pens, Post-it notes, file folders.
Thank you.
Last girl that worked here, she quit. She went back to school full-time, but her and I used to carpool. Do you drive?
Oh, I don't have a car.
Oh, sometimes my mom or my boyfriend will drive me. Where do you live?
I'm planning on moving soon. Me and my baby girl, we need our own space.
A woman just moved out of my building. I could put in a good word for you with my super if you wanted.
I gotta bank a few checks before I have first and last month, because I had a new baby and all. Can't say how much savings.
Girl, I will tell him that you and I work together. You're good for it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I got a job and my first real friend. Chrissy, we have our very own apartment.
Oh, my apologies. Didn't mean to startle you. I'm Jonathan.
What are you doing in my apartment?
A super sent me to unclog the drain in the bathroom sink before you moved in. Guess I'm a little late.
Oh, no, it's okay. You're fine. I mean, you're okay. It's fine. I actually wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow. But I picked up the keys. I got excited.
It's your first place?
Is it that obvious?
God bless the child who has her own.
Can't wait to start decorating.
I'm no expert on which pillows goes with what rug, but I'm fairly handy with a toolbox. Give me a call if you need help hanging up your pictures or whatnot. Unless your husband gonna be handling that for you.
Oh, we're not together anymore. Me and Chrissy are on our own.
Just call me if you need me.
Okay, so either Jonathan is turning up the heat or you are getting more action than what you've been telling me about with Gibbs.
You're from Jonathan.
Oh, what's it been, 6, 7 months now?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so does he need to make up or something? Or does he want to make out or both?
I got word last night that my granny passed away. The funeral's this Saturday morning.
Honey, I am so sorry. Loss is so hard. How's your mom? How's the family holding up?
My relationship with my family is complicated. But my granny, she always was on my side.
Walk with me, Father, as I see depression and misery fade. I can envision our steps on golden streets, as angels who come, pave the way on the street we made.
Boy?
Uncle Nelson.
Jonathan Hunt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll get the car.
It's good to see you. You doing okay?
As good as anybody else, I suppose. How are you holding up?
I wish I would have came around a lot more these last few years. Guess I didn't want to think about it getting older. It seemed a lot easier just keeping my distance.
When I left home, I never planned on coming back to the house as long as I lived. Granny, you was the one person who made it worth it.
Glad you got to spend time with her.
Me too. No regrets.
Listen, don't let it be another funeral before I see you again. If you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you, Uncle Nelson. Thank you for coming with me today.
No need for you to go alone. Come here.
Gonna miss her.
Of course you will.
Sometimes I felt like she was my only family. And now she's gone.
You got Chrissy. And you got me.
Fatherhood looks good on you.
I'm a rookie. Where's the owner's manual?
I looked for one, trust me. It does not exist. I know you're gonna be a great dad.
I never planned to be a dad.
Well, I certainly planned to be a mother. 6 kids. Oh, 6 beautiful, healthy, strong children.
There's a lot of seats at the dinner table. You're gonna need a much bigger place. You sure you can handle all that?
It would be nice to have a partner.
Monique, you know how I feel about you. But I don't know if I'm the marrying kind.
No matter what happens between us, we have Jonathan Jr. With or without paperwork, we are family now.
You're right.
It's true. Love will find you when you're not looking for it, especially when you're a mother. My connection to my own children made it that much harder to understand how my mother could have treated me the way she did. How could a mother be so cruel to a living being who was an extension of herself? Dear Miss Smith, thank you for your inquiry. Unfortunately, we do not show in our records any report of a live birth of Symboli Monique Smith in the years between 1965 and 1975. Further, we cannot verify any single live birth to Elizabeth Ann Smith. Unless we hear from you with additional details, we will consider this inquiry closed. Of a live birth of Symboli Monique Smith in the years between 1965 and 1975. Further, we cannot verify any single live birth to Elizabeth Ann Smith. Unless we hear from you with additional details, we will consider this inquiry closed.
What you want, Boldy?
No wonder you never loved me. You never cared one bit about me. You couldn't have treated me the way that you did all those years if I was your flesh and blood. Not even if I was adopted. You stole me, didn't you? You stole me! You are not my mother! Who are you? Who are you? Motherhood felt like my opportunity to make good, my chance to be someone else, what no one ever was to me. I loved my children, and they loved me. My most agonizing fear was one day someone would take them away from me. Some force, maybe it would be the police or state workers, somebody would stake claim to my children because I couldn't prove they belonged to me, that I'm their mother, that I am who I say I am.
Mommy,
Sweetie, I'm so sorry I woke you.
when are we gonna work on that family tree project? Miss Cooper says it's due next Friday, and we haven't even started.
We'll get around to it, okay?
Miss Cooper says we should try to go back at least 3 generations. What's a generation?
It's a group of people born in the same time period, dum-dum. We're a generation. Mommy's a generation. Uncle Eddie, Uncle Leroy, and Granny Liz is a different generation. Very good, Christina. And I'm sorry we woke you. But you know, we do not call each other names in this house, right? Sorry. Thank you. Now both of you get to sleep, okay? It's gonna be time for breakfast soon. I'll help you fill in some of these blanks by next Friday, okay?
Mommy,
Yes, John.
I love you.
I love you so much. Always and forever. How could I tell my son that I didn't know where to start? All of his short years, I had let him believe a lie. We had no real aunts, uncles, cousins, or grandparents to speak of. The people he thought were family were not. My children deserved to know who they are and where they came from, once and for all. I had that dream again, or should I say nightmare?
Monique, that's not a reality. You are the best mother that I know. No one is coming to take your children.
I can't keep living with this agony of not knowing my true identity. It is not fair to my children.
Chrissy and John both love you, girl. Your kids are happy. They're well adjusted. Nothing is going to change that.
Maybe I should just make peace with the idea that I may never find the truth.
Or maybe it's time to shine a light in some places you haven't searched before. Get some help if you need it. Monique, you have come too far to give up now.
Elizabeth spent some time living in New York in the 60s.
Well, maybe that's your next stop.
Hello, how you doing? Help finding a missing child? Sorry, here you go. Take one, please. Thank you so much.
So many missing children. It felt like an epidemic. For every child who had gone missing, I knew there was a family who couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. The pain of not knowing must have torn them up from the inside out.
Ma'am, help finding a missing child? Thanks. Does this little girl look familiar at all? Can anyone help find a missing child?
Somewhere, there had to be a family who was grieving their loss of me.
Does this little girl look familiar to you at all? Okay, thanks for taking a look. I appreciate it. Missing child. Please, thank you, ma'am. Take a look. Thank you.
Excuse me, I'm confused. Are you trying to find your daughter?
No, I'm the one who's missing, ma'am. I need help finding me.
2 mass assailants broken.
Think you can help me solve it?
I'm no detective, but I've been around a long time, and I know a good story when I hear one.
You've done other cases like mine?
I cover politics mostly, but I have a penchant for stories about women and children who haven't gotten a fair shake. I feel like anytime I can help a victim find victory, I get a little tip in heaven.
You have kids?
I can barely keep this sperm alive.
You think you can help me?
I did some preliminary digging. It doesn't look like you were ever reported missing in the state of New York.
I mean, somebody has to be looking for me. I can feel it in my bones.
I'll never argue with intuition, but I deal with facts.
I'm sure that I was kidnapped in the late 60s. Elizabeth Smith stole me from somebody, that's a fact.
What makes you so sure you were abducted?
I never really fit in with my family.
Every family's got a black sheep. Maybe you were it.
No, it was deeper than that. I never felt loved. No matter how badly I wanted it or how hard I tried to force it. She and I never had a real mother-daughter relationship. It felt more like I was in her way.
Feelings are not facts.
All right? Facts. A so-called mother beat me within an inch of my life. More times than I care to count. I was raped repeatedly by her brother, Leroy, from the age of 4 until I left when I was 18. Her other brother, Eddie, took up with me when I was in middle school. I remember I asked him once to stop. He said, "You ain't my real niece anyway." He said it like a joke, but I never processed that comment until years later.
Have you been to the police with any of this?
When I was younger, I was too scared. Now, I guess it's too late. Only person who showed me any compassion was my granny. But she passed away several years ago. Now both uncles are dead, too.
So this Elizabeth has never been arrested?
There's no evidence she ever committed a crime.
We just haven't uncovered it yet. Let's see what you got.
I checked every local municipality, couldn't find a birth certificate. But since I went to school, I figured Baltimore Public Schools must have one on file.
And did they?
To my surprise, they had several. And they all matched my Social Security cards.
What a hodgepodge.
I had been using the same card for everything. It's the one I used to get my job at Johns Hopkins. I had no idea there were 3 different ones floating around.
All with fake information about you.
There is one consistency, though.
I'm holding my breath.
In all these forms, she wrote, I was born in New York, New York, New York. That would explain why I couldn't find any record of my birth in Maryland. I was looking in the wrong state.
So we need to check New York's Bureau of Vital Records. This is to certify that a search was made of births in all 5 boroughs of New York City, and the names were not found.
According to all public records, I do not exist.
Let's come up with a timeline of who knew what when. I want to prepare you, Monique. We could do all of this searching and end up no closer than when you started.
The good, bad, ugly, I'm ready for whatever rears its head.
Let's roll up our sleeves then.
But that's why I wrote it down. Here, look. Wait, let me use the... Here, switch this side, put this on the left, and this on the right, okay? Maybe if this happened before. No, I think he might have been Italian, he had dark hair, elementary school. Hi, yes. I would like to speak to Elaine, and this happened after, and I would expect
1975 to 1980, somewhere in there.
I don't know. Oh my God, I really don't know. I don't know anymore. I really don't.
How much longer do I have to babysit the kids?
Babysit? I didn't know taking care of our kids is babysitting.
You know what I mean.
Where are the kids?
Chrissy's doing her homework and John's setting them the dinner table.
Is that Mom?
Me first!
Mom?
When are you gonna teach Dad to cook like you?
Girl, you better stop talking about my chicken.
How's your brother?
I don't know.
Mommy, I got 100 on my spelling test.
Wow, that's fantastic, honey.
Miss Cooper said we only have a few more days to finish the family tree project, and we still haven't started. We need new markers and construction paper. Mommy, when are you coming home?
I'll be back as soon as I have at least some of the answers for that family tree.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch, even at 3 years.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions. GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Search weren't enough. It was time to make visits to whoever I could get to. Miss Elaine?
Who wants to know?
Monique Smith, Simboli.
Monique Smith.
Bowley? Get yourself in here. Let me look at you. You are as beautiful as the day is long. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
And who's your friend?
This is Stacia Clemens. She's writing a newspaper article on me.
Oh. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Why are you going to be in the news?
She's helping me find my family. My real mother.
Please have a seat. Does Liz know about this?
She won't tell me anything. I've asked.
And what do you want from me?
You were married to my Uncle Leroy for as long as I can remember. Did he ever say anything about where I came from?
Well, I remember Leroy mentioning visiting her when she lived in New York. The summer before she moved back to Baltimore. But she didn't have a baby or a baby bump. Then, when she arrived at your granny's house, there you were. Liz didn't offer any explanations. That had to be 1970, 71.
How old was I then?
Oh, you were an itty-bitty thing. Probably like 2 or 3.
Is there anything else you can remember from that time?
Leroy decided how you would spell your name. He was really proud of that.
How'd that happen?
Well, Liz had to fill out paperwork so Bowley could go to Head Start. Liz said your name was Simboli or something like that, but she didn't know how to spell it. So he sounded it out, filled out the forms, and his way became the way you spell your crazy name.
What about, the birth certificate? A social security card? I mean, didn't they need those things to enroll me?
You know, Liz always had some scheme going on.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. If you think of anything else, that's my direct number.
Bowley, do you remember Barbara?
Of course. Our house was like her second home back then.
Well, she moved in with her daughter. Not too far from here.
Got an address?
Lost her leg to sugar. But I hear her mind is as sharp as a tack.
Thanks. We'll check in with her.
Ain't you a sight for sore eyes? It's been a long time, Miss Barbara.
How's your mama doing? I ain't seen her since she stole that money from me. Claims she ain't know nothing about it.
I always wondered why you stopped coming around.
Because if you lie, you cheat. And if you cheat, you steal. And I knew your mama was always a lie.
You knew? You knew I was kidnapped. Who did she steal me from?
Well, slow down, child. I said that she stole money. I don't know nothing about her stealing no babies.
She was always around back then. Where did she say I came from?
Elizabeth ain't never tell you nothing?
Not a mumbling word?
She said she knew your mama from the bar where they worked. She was on drugs real bad. She had about 6 or 7 other kids. But you was cute as a kitten, baby. Little one of the family.
Who was this woman? Did you catch her name?
Mary, Margaret, Martha, something like that.
Last name?
Nah, can't say I call it. Sorry.
How did she get me from my mother?
The lady asked Liz to watch her when she went out of town.
Liz felt sorry for her and agreed. But the woman, she ain't never come back.
Why did she call the police? Why didn't you call the police?
Liz said that you had it bad enough because your mama didn't want you. And that you get it worse in the system. Suppose I agreed with her.
Miss Parker, do you remember coming by the house one day looking for Elizabeth? I was about 10 years old.
Hey, Molly, where's your mama?
In the shower.
You've been crying. What's the matter, baby?
Who's that at the door, Bowley?
It's me, Liz. I brought over the jacket for you to wear tonight. Go on and get dressed. I'm gonna leave it with Bowley.
Thanks, girl. I'll call you later.
I showed you my bruises. She had hit me with a 2x4. I trusted you. I thought you would help me.
In those days, you minded your business, baby. You don't go telling what's happening in your own household or anybody else's. If you do, everybody is going to jail.
Hi, everyone!
Work can be a blessing. You know what else could be a blessing?
Station. Is something on your mind? Jonathan.
Is this the end?
We get over this.
You found more information this time than you ever have before.
Yeah, I'm getting closer. I mean, I have a first name, maybe. I still don't know if my birth mother is dead or alive. She could look back down the street and I wouldn't know it. And what about my siblings?
You're gonna keep leaving our kids. Looking for family who didn't care enough to ever look for you? Monique.
Take it back.
Monique.
Take it back!
Lower your voice. The kids can hear you all the way inside of the house.
Take it back.
I did not mean that the way that it came out.
How did you mean it? Huh? You're trying to imply that I'm some throwaway, some stray, that nobody ever loves me, nobody ever loved me?
Taking this the wrong way.
I could be laying in a gutter somewhere. After all I have been through, I'm not supposed to be breathing. But I'm doing better than most. I have a successful career, I own my own home, and most importantly, I'm the mother to 2 amazing children. And if I want to find out whose blood is running through their veins as a cherry on top, let me be.
I understand how you
You
feel.
can't understand. You say you understand. How? Every day, I wonder if my mother would have been proud of me if I'd become who she dreamt I would be. You can never know the emptiness that I feel.
All I'm saying is you're spending a lot of time and energy searching for family, and your family is right in front of you.
Hey, Jonathan, how's it going?
Anybody home?
Yay, Mommy's home!
Hey, Mom. Hey, girl, Christina. You grew like 2 inches since I saw you.
It's been only a week.
It feels like forever. Ruby, thank you. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Yeah, you know that's not necessary.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just call me later.
Okay.
Jonathan, do you mind dropping me off at home?
Oh, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, y'all want to sleep out, Ruby?
Yeah.
I called to check on my grandbabies, and I found out that you done left them with a stranger.
Ruby is as much my family as anybody.
They need to be with their grandmother.
Grandma, you finished your coffee yet? I'm ready to play.
Sweetheart, go upstairs to your room, okay?
Okay.
Y'all go play for a little bit. You too, Chrissy. I'll go give you your souvenirs in a minute, okay?
Yay, I hope you got me a dinosaur.
You have no right coming in my home uninvited, intimidating my guests.
The hell do you think you are? Miss High and Mighty? Get over your damn self.
You need to leave.
I'll leave when I get good and ready.
You going to jail for the rest of your life.
For what? For putting food in your mouth and clothes on your back and a roof over your head? Since when is taking care of somebody be considered a crime? Huh? I don't hear no sirens.
Yeah, you're right. If I could prove what you did, you'd have already been arrested. You got nothing to lose. Just tell me. Just tell me the truth.
The truth is that you had it good. Always did, but you ungrateful.
You beat me for no reason. What times that I can count?
You was a hard-headed little girl, Bowley. Spare rod spoiled a child. Hell, look around. Look like you did good for yourself. You ought to be thanking me.
You stole me. I know you did.
I don't know who told you what up there in New York, but you better be careful what lies you spread.
I don't for 1 minute believe that my mother trusted you to babysit me and then just never came back.
Your mama was a crackhead, Bowley. I did you a favor.
So did you give her money or drugs in exchange for me? Or did you steal me outright because you couldn't have no kids of your own?
I'm gonna go to my grave before I tell you anything.
Get out of my house. Don't ever come back to my home. Don't ever come near my children again.
How much can one heart simply take? I don't know the answer. I don't want to know. I can't feel my anxiety break. Killing off the cancer. Slowly feel control.
Kids, come down here, please. Okay.
Did Grandma leave?
Everything that Grandma told you is a lie. Mommy needs to tell you the truth about our family.
Going through this divorce, it's really...
I'm gonna put my DNA into these databases. These companies search everybody who sends in a sample and tells you all about your genealogy, where you really come from.
Well, I thought they only used DNA to catch rapists and killers.
You watch too much TV, Chrissy.
What? The cops are always picking up soda cans and wine glasses from the crime scene.
Well, DNA technology has come a long way and can do a lot of good. If somebody in our family has also sent in a sample, we could match. Just like that, I have a link to my biological family.
Well, if you can use DNA to prove that someone is your biological family, couldn't you also use it to prove that someone is not?
You're a smart cookie, sweet girl. You might be onto something.
Must be all that TV I watch.
Christina made a good point, so it was time to do process of elimination.
Holy, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you too, Uncle Nelson.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I need your help.
Anything for you, Bo. Come on, listen.
For several years, I've been trying to figure out where I came from, who my real family is.
What do you mean, real family?
I believe Elizabeth kidnapped me.
Kidnap? That's a serious allegation.
I can't prove it, but I've spoken to enough people, heard enough stories to know that at the very least, she's not my biological mother. But I need you to help me prove it. I need you to submit a sample of your DNA to the state police.
Police?
If the DNA comparison shows that you and I have no biological connection, then your sister can't possibly be my biological mother. That will give them cause to investigate how she came into possession of me.
And there are no adoption records anywhere?
I've checked.
I mean, I can only imagine what you must have gone through growing up in that house. I wish I could have protected you.
There's a lot of people who could have, should have, called the police or family services to stop the abuse. But I can't dwell on who didn't do what back then to rescue me. I'm focused on saving myself now.
Tell me where I need to go. Who I need to contact. I'll give them whatever they need to help you.
These look good.
I know. I like how they turned out too. So, how's the book coming along?
Why didn't you stop me when I said I was going to write a book?
When have I ever stopped you from sharing your story? And you should know by now that what happened to you, that's not only about you. You know, it's about all of those people who are coming behind you. All the parents, all the children who are going to need to draw some inspiration and some lessons from you.
You're right. Gotta set the record straight for my kids and everybody else.
You know what? I read those pages you sent me. That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, writing this is bringing up some hard memories.
You know, I even struggled reading some of those details. You think your kids are gonna be able to handle that?
You haven't noticed my children are young adults. And yeah, it'll be tough to digest some of it, maybe, but my whole life was built on lies. It's important they know the truth.
They're gonna support you every step of the way, regardless, as will I. Oh, by the way, what did you decide about tomorrow?
Still haven't decided.
Well, there is no wrong choice, but just remember, whatever decision you make is, it's not only about you.
Thanks for agreeing to this, Mom. I know it's difficult, but we all need closure.
Tyler and Madison, lose the headphones, please. Christina.
Guys. Madison.
You getting out? It might be helpful if you say goodbye.
I said goodbye to Elizabeth a long time ago. In this moment, all I was sure of is that the truth of who I am may have died with Elizabeth forever.
Here we go, Lifetime fam. It's Dr. Sandra Lee, aka Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's dig deep on my new show, only on Lifetime. And I want you to pop along with me. That looks so good. New place, same Dr. Lee.
Dr. Pimple Popper Breaking Out. New series starts Monday, April 21st at 9, now only on Lifetime.
Plopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swift.
On your first house. Just want you to know I am the type of landlord who is always available. So if you ever need anything,
feel free to reach out. Excuse me. Detective Ellis, how are you? What kind of information? Detective Ellis.
Oh, Miss Smith. Thanks for coming down so quickly.
I got here as fast as I could.
I do appreciate it. Right this way.
You said there might be a break in my case?
Yeah, having that DNA sample to rule out any biological connection to the woman claiming to be your mother gave me an idea to go in a different direction.
What did you find?
There's somebody I'd like you to meet.
So Trinity is a genealogist who specializes in hard-to-crack cases. Had a couple of cold cases. Yours was one of them. She got a hit.
Your case was actually easier than I expected.
Well, that's a first. What did you uncover that no one else has been able to find?
I found several people who share DNA with you, all descended from a couple in the 1850s. I kept digging and found a daughter named Margaret.
Margaret? That's my mother's name.
So I was told.
So where's Margaret? Do you know where my mother lives?
Everything you need is in this folder. I wish you the best of luck.
No longer a Jane Doe. You have a family now.
I belong to somebody.
You always have.
After all these years, the information I had been searching for was in the palm of my hand, and I was worried about using it. What if she didn't want to be connected to me? What if on the other side of the phone line was yet another rejection? There was only one way to find out.
Hello? Hi. Hello. I'm looking for Ruth Harrison.
Yeah? Yeah, what?
Is this Ruth?
Who's asking?
Okay, I'm working with a detective, and they gave me your information.
A detective? What is this? This better not be no game.
No, it's not a game, I promise. This is serious.
I'm from New York. I don't play games, and this better not be no scam. So who is this, and what the hell do you want?
I'm working with the Maryland State Police and a DNA detective. My ancestry information came through, and they said we are a match.
A match? For what?
That we're kin, relatives, maybe even sisters.
Well, what do you look like?
I don't know what I look like.
Well, send me something. Don't even tell me your name. Just send me something, anything, a recent picture. Anything.
Okay. Hello?
I have been looking for you ever since I was a little girl. Oh, you're Somali Harrison. You're my baby sister.
We gotta meet.
Well, we're here.
We're here.
You ready?
Ready.
Me!
Look like him, older.
Oh, we got the same skirt
What was she like? She was beautiful. You look a lot like her.
Oh my God. I look like our mother.
You definitely take after her. We both do. You're the baby of 7 girls.
I have 6 sisters?
And a ton of nieces and nephews.
When did she pass away?
You would have been about 8 years old.
What happened?
She died in a drug house from a heroin overdose.
Did she ever tell you what happened to me?
Mama never shared how or why you disappeared. But I can assure you, she never stopped loving you. And I never stopped thinking about you. I thought about you every single day.
You have no idea how much it means to me to hear you say those words. I knew it. I knew somebody had to miss me. I couldn't just disappear. Did no one notice?
We all missed you.
Auntie Ruth? And why? Oh, baby. This is my oldest. Christina.
Looking at you is like looking at my own daughter.
This is perfect.
His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. I sleep
I may never know exactly what happened to me, but I know I am a survivor. I know I am loved. I know I have roots. My family tree begins with me.